Welcome to this meditation for strengthening your inner resilience and developing the emotional stability to handle criticism without falling apart. I'm so honored you're here, choosing to build the inner strength that allows you to receive feedback while staying grounded in your own worth. Let's begin by finding a position that feels stable and supportive for you. You might be sitting with your back well supported or lying down, feeling held by the ground beneath you, or standing with your feet firmly planted. Whatever helps you feel most anchored right now. If closing your eyes feels safe, go ahead. If not, soften your gaze downward. You might place your hands on your heart, feeling that steady, resilient rhythm that has weathered every storm of your life and continues beating with unwavering determination. Take a moment to acknowledge that you're here because you want to grow stronger, not because you're weak. Building resilience is one of the most courageous things you can do. It takes tremendous strength to stay open to feedback while protecting your sense of self. Remember, you have complete permission to adjust anything we do to feel safe and grounded. Your comfort and well-being guides this practice. Let's begin with some grounding, strengthening breaths. Try breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4, and releasing for 4, like building a steady foundation with each breath. And if this doesn't feel right for you, breathe naturally. Breathing in strength. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold steady. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grounding. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you breathe, let's connect with the resilience that already lives within you. I have survived every difficult moment in my life so far. Feel the truth of that incredible strength. I am stronger than I often give myself credit for. Breathe into that recognition. I have weathered criticism before and remained whole. Honor that resilience. I am capable of growing from feedback without being destroyed by it. Feel the possibility in that. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You may be sensitive. You may feel deeply, but sensitivity and strength are not opposites. They're allies. Your ability to feel deeply is actually a part of what makes you resilient, because it means you can process emotions fully without getting stuck in them. Inhale, exhale. With each breath, feel yourself connecting to your inner core, the part of you that has remained steady through every storm, every criticism, every difficult moment you faced. Now we'll practice the crucial skill of separating what someone says about your actions from what that means about your worth as a person. Continue breathing in whatever way feels most stabilizing and supportive. Criticism of my actions is not criticism of my essence. Let that distinction settle deep. I can receive feedback about my behavior without it defining my value. Breathe into that separation. I am learning to hear information without absorbing identity attacks. Feel the wisdom in that discernment. My worth is not up for debate, even when my choices are being discussed. Anchor that into that unshakable truth. Inhale, exhale. Imagine yourself as a mountain, solid, grounded, unshakable. Weather patterns move across your surface, sometimes storms, sometimes sunshine, sometimes criticism, sometimes praise. But these weather patterns don't change what you fundamentally are. They pass over you, around you, but they don't alter your essential nature. When someone criticizes your work, your choices, or your behavior, see it as a weather passing over the mountain of your being. You can observe it, learn from it if it's useful, or let it pass if it's not. But it doesn't change the solid foundation of who you are. Feel this distinction in your body. The difference between someone commenting on what you did versus who you are. You can be open to improving your actions while remaining closed to attacks on your character. Breathe in your unshakable essence and breathe out any confusion between your actions and your worth. Let's now strengthen the inner stability that allows you to stay centered when criticism comes your way, whether it's constructive or destructive. Breathe naturally as we build this foundation of emotional resilience. I am learning to stay grounded in my own truth when others disagree. Feel that stability growing. I can consider feedback without immediately accepting it as fact. Breathe into that discernment. I trust my ability to distinguish between helpful feedback and harmful attacks. Honor that wisdom. I remain the author of my own story, even when others offer their edits. Feel the power in that truth. If you will, picture a strong, flexible tree deep inside your chest. This is your inner resilience. This tree has deep roots that connect to your values, your truth, and your sense of self. When storms of criticism come, this tree bends but doesn't break. It sways with the wind but remains deeply rooted. The branches of this tree can receive information from the outside world. Some of this information nourishes growth, constructive feedback that helps you become better at what you do. Some of this information is just noise, criticism that says more about the critic than about you. Feel this inner tree growing stronger with each breath. Its roots go deeper into your sense of self. Its trunk becomes more flexible, yet more stable. This is what resilience feels like. Not rigid and defensive, but strong and adaptable. You don't need to shield yourself from all feedback to protect your worth. You can develop the discernment to receive what serves you and releases what doesn't, all while staying connected to your value. Now let's practice the skill of transforming criticism, even harsh criticism, into fuel for your growth and wisdom. Continue breathing in whatever way feels most empowering for you. I can mine criticism for useful information while discarding the toxic delivery. Feel that skill in the discernment. I am learning to say thank you for that perspective without saying you're right about everything. Breathe into that diplomatic strength. I can grow from feedback without shrinking into shame. Feel the expansion possible in that approach. I transform criticism into wisdom and attacks into compassion for the attacker. Feel the power in that transformation. If you will, imagine yourself as a skilled gold miner, able to sift through harsh words to find any nuggets of useful information. Maybe someone delivers feedback poorly, but buried in their criticism is a valid point about how you could improve. You can extract that valuable information while leaving behind the toxic delivery method. You see, developing the ability to hear someone's criticism and think, that's an interesting perspective. Let me consider what might be useful here while not taking on the emotional charge of it. Picture yourself responding to criticism with curiosity instead of defensiveness. Help me understand what you mean by that. Or, what would success look like to you? This transforms you from a victim of criticism into a collaborator in your own growth. Feel how this approach actually makes you more resilient, not less vulnerable, because you're actively engaging with feedback instead of either defending against it or observing it wholesale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a moment to set an intention for how you want to handle criticism moving forward. Maybe it's, I listen for wisdom while protecting my worth, or I remain curious instead of defensive. Or you may simply handle it by saying, I am strong enough to grow from difficult feedback. Inhale, exhale. Feel this intention becoming part of your inner resilience toolkit. Return to your natural breathing now. Let this truth anchor deep in your being. I am resilient enough to receive feedback while remaining whole. Take 3 deep, strengthening breaths. When you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly return your attention to your surroundings. Move with the confidence of someone who knows their worth isn't up for debate. As you move through your day, remember that criticism says as much about the critic as it does about you. Your resilience isn't about becoming hard or defensive. It's about becoming discerning and grounded in your own truth. This meditation is here whenever you need to rebuild your inner strength, after receiving difficult feedback or prepare yourself for challenging conversations. True resilience comes from knowing that you can grow and change without losing yourself in the process. From my heart to yours, I hope this meditation helps you rebuild the kind of resilience that makes you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate, both toward yourself and others. May it remind you that you are capable of weathering any storm while remaining rooted in your own worth. Your resilience is one of your greatest strengths. This meditation complements my video, How to Handle Criticism Without Falling Apart. Together, they give you both the practical skills to analyze feedback and the emotional resilience to handle it with grace. Until next time, keep flowing in serenity.